Yes, Queen. Fans gather in Manhattan to cheer on author Rebecca Yarros. Okay, to celebrate. Wow, look at that glitch. Look at that glitch. You see that? To celebrate an upcoming milestone, Alyssa Math could think of nothing more fitting than front row tickets to Onyx Storm. Author Rebecca Yarros' appearance at the town hall in Manhattan. I'm getting married next weekend, so this is my bachelorette party, said Math. An accountant who traveled with friends from her home near Annapolis, Maryland. She has been one of millions of admirers of Yarros' work, and a year ago drove 2 hours to Reston, Virginia to see the author. Now, I don't have any image of Alyssa Math. Seems to be just a NPC, right? But here's the author in question right here. Rebecca Yarros, American author. And what's this? Is it Halloween? But a New York Times best-selling author of over 20 novels, including Fourth Wing, The Last Letter, and The Things We Remember Unfinished. She's best known for her popular Empyrean fantasy series, which is being adapted for television by Amazon. With Yarros serving as an executive producer, Yarros has won the Colorado Romance Writers Award of Excellence and received multiple starred reviews from publishers weekly. All right, so it's a huge cult following, said Math, wearing a white veil in homage to one of Yarros' characters. The drama of her books keeps you on the edge of your seat. Friday night at the town hall had the feel of a costume party, rock concert, and family reunion as a capacity crowd grew, as a capacity crowd of around 1,500 clapped, laughed, and shouted, "Yes, Queen." The Empyrean series has made Yarros one of the country's most popular and obsessed about leaders of romantasy. Great, right? A newly branded genre combining romance and fantasy. All right. So, as I present here, I'm gonna play a video clip as well. Let me refresh it and then I'll share. All right, so here we go right here. So let me share this tab.
We're very excited for this. Welcome back. Joining us now is New York Times bestselling author Rebecca Yarros, celebrating the release of Onyx Storm. It's the third book in her hugely popular fantasy series. Rebecca, welcome.
Thank you.
As soon as I knew I was interviewing you, I was excited, not only a fellow Rebecca, but just all the anticipation for this book, all the excitement around it. For those who aren't familiar, give us a taste of what to expect here.
Sure. It's a war college for dragon riders, if you haven't caught up on Fourth Wing or Iron Flame. And it's got romance, it has intrigue, it has politics, and tons of dragons.
A lot of dragons, a lot of work on those dragons. Yeah. I got a question actually from somebody online ahead of this who said, is it okay if I go straight to Onyx Storm, or do I really need to get the others?
No, you really want to get the others first. Okay. Otherwise, we're dropping you right in the middle of a story and it's going to take you a minute to catch up.
Okay, your book has taken the world by storm. The hashtag of your name on TikTok, are you aware of this? More than 2 billion?
They just told me backstage. Like,
2 billion views.
Yeah, that's
You ain't getting 2 billion views for no reason. And there's probably more symbolism with this series of books here. with the dragons, fourth wing, and such, right? Onyx Storm.
Wow. How does it feel to finally see this in readers' hands?
It's amazing to see it out. It's really surreal, kind of like it's happening to somebody else, but it's also, I see somebody reading it and I think, oh, you've been in my brain? Like, we have this collective experience. We've been to this place.
Okay, so we just get a little bit familiar here. I wanted you to hear her speak. All right, so now we get into the connections. And this is in Manhattan, the town hall in Manhattan, this appearance. Right here, front row tickets to Onyx Storm. So how does this go down? To celebrate an upcoming milestone, Alyssa Math could think of nothing more fitting than front row tickets to Onyx Storm. So is it like the story that's played out on a stage? Or it's just an appearance? I don't know. But anyways, look at these numbers, man. Manhattan, 29. Alyssa Math, 29. Okay? Kind of like the fan or whatever in the article. I don't get a picture with her. Author, which is Rebecca Yarros. Author equals 29. Look at Alyssa Math and Manhattan. Both have the 151. And that 151 just hit in the Tennessee Volunteers decode I did, taking on Auburn in college basketball. Because Volunteers equals 151. And they lost the game scoring 51 points. And I think it was on a 51 date numerology as well. So you see those same numbers hit. You want to know how else this connects to another story on the world stage? Super Bowl 59 is on 2/9, February 9/29. Okay? So not a coincidence. And I put the question mark because I don't know who Alyssa Math is, but they talk about her in the article. I guess an NPC, as I mentioned earlier. Look at this. Friday night at the town hall had the feel. Look, you get another 15, like 51. Look at that on the fly. A crowd of around 1,500 clapped. Again, that's like 15, and you see the 15 in Alyssa Math and Manhattan right there. Even Math has letters that are in Manhattan. You see that? MATH. So look, the Empyrean series has made Yarros one of the country's most popular and obsessed about leaders of romanticy. Empyrean's got the 119 like Alyssa Math, okay? You see the ABC 123 cipher, which is ordinal. You see reverse with the alphabet. Z would be 1, A would be 26, 26 letters, right? So you get 119 and 119. Any fans of this character out there? I mean, I'm just being introduced to her. But if you are a fan, I mean, I guess you still could be a fan, but doesn't this make you question the world we live in? Is this like some kind of scripted world ran on numbers? I think so. And you see Manhattan. So what do? They go to this event and like, what is it, like a read along or something? I don't know. But I do know that's perfect. You just get different ciphers with that match. It says yes, Queen, right in the title, right? Yes, Queen. Fans gather in Manhattan to cheer on author Rebecca Yarros. The town hall in Manhattan. Look at that. Yes, Queen, the quote right there. 111, 39, 105, and 33. Town hall. 105, 33, 111, and 39. And this is New York. I almost forgot. We know New York has that 111 and that 39. You see right there? I almost forgot. Not a coincidence, right? New York 111 and 39 to sync up right there. Bam! Beautiful, right? It's already undeniable. You see? Undeniable. Notice how she's born in 81. Well, it happens to be an 81-day span from Friday, this event, to her April 14th birthday from start to end. 81 days. Born in 81. And if you didn't know, now you know. Ritual equals 81 in two ciphers. And, you know, this is like a dark series, it appears, isn't it? You know, they're talking about dragons and such, right? Well, look, Mark of Beast equals 81. You see that? And Mark of Beast has that 111. Oh, is it? Well, anyways, look at this. Mark of the Beast has the 81. Look, there's her birthday. There's her birthday, April 14th. As we hit on the 81, you see the connection there, don't you? You see the connection. Don't forget Kobe Bryant. His RIP anniversary was Sunday. And which was 2 days after this. Remember, Kobe had 81 points in his 666th game, and Kobe Bean Bryant equals 81. All of this stuff is scripted together, y'all. And remember what else we just saw over here on accident? Just Mark of Beast. You get that 111 and that 39 again. Again, like New York. Yes, Queen and Town Hall, 111 and 39. So how smooth is it? How smooth is this going? You can't recreate this energy. Mike better be on. You know what I mean? Come on, man. And I just spoke about Kobe's RIP anniversary, the fifth year anniversary of the helicopter crash. I just mentioned that 126 connection with the 81 with Kobe, right? Look, this April 14 upcoming birthday for Yarros leaves 261 days in the year. That's like the 26th day of the first month. And I put together this breakdown on Sunday, January 26th. And you see the date right there. Holy crap, right? I mean, she's even born on the 14th. NFL equals 14. Super trendy right now with the title games, and now we're set for the Super Bowl, right? Notice how she's 43 years old currently. You see right there? The Empyrean series has made Yaros one of the country's most popular. Empyrean equals 43 in reduction. And you see the chart. You see the reduction breakdown right there with the letters. Okay? You want all single digits, so the double digit letters with the alphabet going forwards, J and beyond, J being the 10th letter. You just add the double digits, reduce to a single digit. That's all you do, right? And add it up. Empyrean 43, she's age 43. Now, if you're 43, you're in your 44th year of life, okay? Onyx Storm equals 44. The much awaited third installment of a planned 5 centered on the lovers Violet and Zayden, and the first since the million-selling Iron Flame. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Came out in 2023. In its first week of publication, Onyx Storm has already topped the bestseller list of Amazon and sold more than 300,000 copies just through Barnes & Noble, according to a spokesperson for the Superstore chain. Easy money. We'll play this now. Easy freaking money, y'all. I like to refresh because I think sometimes when we don't get volume, I don't know, maybe it's something to do with that.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Yarros, the author of Onyx Storm, and this is my book cover. It's designed by Brie Archer, who I love immensely. And as you can tell, the covers have gotten a little darker as we've gone along. Wonder what's coming next. These right here are runes, and this right here are our dragons. And I love that we've got this swirling, smoking mist, especially because I am inflamed, we burned everything down. I would have to say, if we're comparing this to a Taylor Swift album, it is most definitely Reputation. Most definitely Reputation. So far, we've had our fourth going, we've burned it down in iron flame, we're bringing the smoke up in the storm.
Right, big time symbolism going on there. You see how the thumbnail hits heavy, right? I'm just gonna like scan the article. Maybe some numbers are gonna pop out at us, right? So let's just scan down here. You know what I mean? Is it still glitchy on me? It is. Let me refresh. Still glitchy on me. Sounds like a song. So let's just scroll down. Yarros interviewed for some 75 minutes by Olympic gymnast and avowed fan Lori Hernandez. Shared a few insights about her writings. She already knows how the series will end. Spoke lovingly of her husband. He's 6'4" and hot as hell with a baby strapped to his chest. I mean, we didn't need to hear that. You know what I mean? We already got enough brainwashing in the world. Enough of that. You don't have to be a real man or anything to have a baby strapped to your chest. Come on, man. Look at this. You get an 8 right here. Remember Kobe score? He had 8 on his jersey as well as 24. They're comparing this to the Potter book by J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. It says sold more than 8 million copies. Look, and you get the 24 in the U.S. in its first 24 hours. I'm telling you, there's Kobe Bryant energy here, man. With his RIP date just freaking yesterday, y'all, as I record this. All right, so there's a lot of other information in here, but we're good. That was a nice breakdown of something I really know little about. And you see it was undeniable. Once you know this code, okay, you can learn by, it might be like fake history and stuff, fake stories, but, you're still gaining knowledge, right? And once you know this code, you can break down any of these stories. You don't have to be a fan. I don't even watch like the NFL. I just break down the games. And from breaking down the games like this, you pick up what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, call it entertainment, call it a decode, but call it the truth, okay? And this stuff is undeniable. I'll just quickly, since we got through that pretty quick, we'll just quickly go back just so you can glance at the connections again. Undeniable stuff. And that 44 Onyx Storm, and she's in her 44th year of life. Her birthday, 144, right? 14th day of the 4th month, 144. Okay? Right? So you see, undeniable. And I appreciate y'all. This is Daily Decodes 81.2. There's always more. But that's a quick, efficient breakdown for y'all. Yes, Queen. Fans gather in Manhattan to cheer on author Rebecca Yarros. Shout out again to y'all. Until next time, peace.